of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, thanks everyone for coming today, because Thursday was a little hectic, I can tell you. I was telling everyone before you come in, I did go to Carthage.
Did you make it?
There was a break about 10 o'clock. So I said, I'm gonna run out there, because normally it's a big sample day for us. I want to get the samples back. It was really pretty good right until I got to the high school, and then the wall come down. I get around in there, up into the plant. While everybody's out snow plowing, they didn't have time to pull samples.
All the way up there, nothing.
All the way up there for nothing.
That was a wild day. You talked to Joe, and he's got bright sunshine. You can see it 2 miles from, we couldn't even see the front porch. I talked to people, you hit 342, and anything north of 342 is fantastic.
Yeah.
Clear going.
A little dusting of snow on the ground and that's it.
I think Joe was incredulous when I said, I can't watch people.
It was already on my way in.
So we called today's meeting because we have a loan that ServPro is looking for, and they're really didn't want to hold them off an additional month. So we have resolution number 0110-2017-01 for ServPro of Jefferson County. And Lyle, do you want to run through this just so? that
Yeah,
all
quickly,
in-
it's, they've requested a $20,000 working capital loan, and we're proposing a 5-year, 3.25% interest on it. And they have 5 jobs currently, and they anticipate adding 2 in year 1 and 2 in year 2. And they have some contracts pending at Fort Drum that they will be bidding this, I believe, this month. Their past experience, the sales and projected are shown in the middle of the page. I guess, does everyone have this part of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, page 4.
Yep. And the depreciation, when you add that back in, it appears their cash flow is adequate to service this debt. We'll be filing UCCs on about $143,000 worth of equipment. That's an assigned value by ServPro. They have 2 vans, 210 vans that are unencumbered. We have only identified Watertown Savings Bank as having filed some UCCs on $39,400, and ServPro had a $2,386 UCC filed. However, that's been paid in full according to the applicant, so that will go away. That's on a vehicle. So it appears the collateral is adequate, and they have adequate cash flow to service this debt, and it will enable them to bid on a fairly substantial contract at Fort Drum coming up.
Bid on, so they haven't been awarded it.
They haven't been awarded yet, no. But they've indicated that they don't have much competition. It's really a pretty complex business from what he explained when he came in here, and they appear to be the best one in town.
I think you said they were the only franchise between Syracuse and Plattsburgh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a pretty large national company with supportive national advertising.
Yeah, and most of their work comes to them through insurance companies. The insurance companies contact them to.
I think I read in what Peggy sent me that waiting for insurance payment creates a cash flow issue.
That's always been an issue, even back when I was in the hospital business. That'll never change. You know,
If they can use your money, that's what they do.
yeah. Questions?
The problem with some of those insurance jobs is that you got to upfront all the cost on them. And it's not like other jobs where you can get a draw up front. The insurance company's not gonna pay until the whole job's complete, so you can have some pretty good out-of-pocket cash.
Well, and as he indicated, they don't pay mileage if you have to travel from here to Governor or wherever. That's all part of what you receive.
Their business is not really built either, Paul, on this type of commercial cleaning. They clean here, but we're only like 1 or 2 or 3 of those types of accounts. The rest are all the insurance claims.
I think they do some rug cleaning, carpet cleaning, and
Little bit.
residential a little bit, so.
Primarily the fire and situational business.
Fire and water damage.
Yeah.
Well, the newspaper article read like they're praying for a natural disaster.
Well, they are.
It's an interesting way to phrase it, but they have, by the way, come in and we have done a fairly extensive interview with both husband and wife. Rob Aliasso was the chair of the loan review committee and sent a little email saying he was in support of it.
I sent an email out to Jeremiah and Rob, because easily had their email, and Rob sent me one back and said this was a very acceptable application, so.
It looks good, you know. You never know what's going to happen down the road with anything we approve, so there's a certain amount of risk.
And I think it's important, because this is Paul's first time around, to note this is a micro enterprise loan. And
I was just gonna go over that, yeah.
well, go ahead, Dave, but basically, that's,
Paul, you were with the county when they,
Yeah, I understand
Applied
that
for the micro loan.
enterprise
Yeah.
are all high-risk issues. This is
Yeah.
their last chance, or,
tight. Yeah, they look to us for, the lifeline to keep them going, and in this case, I think that might be an overstatement. They're a good company, they're doing well. Cash flow issues, particularly this time of year, they can be very extremely busy, or they can have not so much, and they're not so much at this year.
any other questions or comments? I'd entertain a motion in a second on the resolution.
Second.
All in favor, aye?
I,
Opposed? Resolution carries. Thank you. And that was our order of business for today.
can I just question about last month's, the rail issue? Is that the rail issue that's been around for 15 years? Just checking. I don't need to be brought up to speed on that.
They
Okay.
actually might close it within the next month.
One and the same, Paul.
You're one of the few who understand the years that it's taken to try to get that thing resolved. I'll tell you, it has been a hemorrhoid, don't quote me on that, but it's been a beaut. We finally got it done, I think.
Know how to spell that, Margaret?
Yes, I do.
Hopefully they're gonna close on that one, hopefully they're gonna close on Fort Drum Mountain Community Homes here shortly.
I got a couple, last week I received the packet, all the signed documents at Fort Drum. So I'm assuming you should be receiving the fees soon. If not, let me know and I'll rattle some change.
You probably better get them to me, because I think I have to bill the fee before they pay.
Okay, well, I'll see the
Yeah.
I've got the packet and dictation to come to
Okay.
you, so.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, when I was up in the fort on Sunday, General Lannister's thing, somebody asked me about it. I said, I think we're getting very close. So,
They must have closed because they sent me the packet, so.
yeah, okay. Great. Some of these, Paul, you just drag on, and sometimes you can't really fully understand why they do, but in this case, you had to go to big army, then to Washington, then back down, and then back up, because we changed the dates, and, oh my God, it just went on forever. But at least
In the first phase, are they required, I was around when we cut that deal for the first mountain community home
CDA.
with Actus, I think it was at that time. Are they required to tell us how many of their units are being leased out to non-military?
We asked, the number was 4 when I asked the question this time around. They have what's called a waterfall agreement, you probably remember all of this, where, priorities, of course, are of active duty, then they have a reserve component allocation, and they have a contractor directly related to Fort Drum allocation there. And at the bottom line is that apparently by legislation, they have to open it up to the public, but
Are they required to do the advertising? Because if you're telling me they have 4 and the amount of advertising they're doing,
that I don't know.
so I just wonder because you notice those ads.
Well, I said to Joe, I said, geez, you know, it makes the community wonder if, you know, we're supporting housing being built on Fort Drum to compete with our local folks. And he said, well, that's not the purpose. And I said, no, it's not the purpose perhaps, but it certainly does, people say, you know, what's the deal here? But Joe's point has always been that almost no one takes advantage of that from the community because they don't want the restrictions that go with it. And there are significant restrictions.
Those 4 must be related to Fort Drum activities, I would think.
Well,
I mean,
he didn't specify, but I said, well, after the waterfall top 3 or 4 categories and the bottom is this open to the general public, how many are taking this? And he said 4. And he said it averages between 2 and 4. And I said, well, what's come? And he said, well, you know, you order a pizza from Domino's Pizza, and they gotta go through hell and high water to deliver the pizza. I mean, it's just, and I'm exaggerating, but they're restrictions.
I was just wondering, because they're doing a lot of advertising, so I would have expected a much higher number. Do they report their vacancy levels to us?
Not per se, not until we get to negotiating, we start negotiating. Then all of that, of course, we require all that, but they don't normally report vacancies.
I just find it extremely odd.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
as we discover in all the dealings we have with Fort Drum, the Army works in mysterious ways, and we do our best to accommodate. Sometimes I wonder, you know, but we have wonderful relationships with those folks. We're out there all the time, and we've got 2 or 3 different things going on with them right now. So overall relationship, I think, is probably better here than any other installation that I know of. But anyway, let's get a little long and short.
Anything else? We only had that one agenda item. Motion to adjourn.
So.
Second.
All in favor, aye?